Hello, everyone, my dear friends from all around the world, and especially to the strong, kind-hearted souls across America. I'm Dr. Danielle Moore, and today I want to share with you a message from the bottom of my heart. No matter where you live in a busy city, a quiet suburban home, or a peaceful countryside, I believe we all share one common desire to live healthy, happy, and deeply connected lives with ourselves and the people we love. We're living in an age of constant change, where technology moves faster than our heartbeat, where people often forget to listen to their bodies, and where health is too often seen as only physical, not emotional or spiritual. And that's exactly why I'm here to remind you that it's never too late to start again, to take care of yourself, and live a full, meaningful life, no matter your age or circumstances. I believe in the renewal of energy and healing from within, and above all, in the incredible strength of the human heart, especially when we share knowledge, kindness, and hope. So I invite you, yes, you watching this video, to pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, have you ever felt your heart beating faster than usual, simply because the day was too stressful, or perhaps even after lying down at night, you still feel your body can't quite rest? I understand that feeling. Many people, even those in their 30s or 40s, have told me the same thing. They weren't suffering from serious heart disease, yet their bodies always felt tense, like a string about to snap, and that's often when blood pressure begins to rebel. Today, I want to share with you a simple way to naturally stabilize your blood pressure at home. After years of research and working with patients, we've found that sometimes you don't need medication right away. And one of the very first things I always recommend, even to my own family, is a gentle, pure herbal tea, olive leaf tea. You might not have heard much about it, but olive leaves are more than a symbol of peace. They're a true friend to the heart. They contain a powerful compound called oleuropein, which helps naturally relax blood vessels, lower blood pressure, and ease tension after a long day. You don't need anything complicated. Just give your heart a little rest each day, and your body will find its own balance again. Prepare a warm cup of olive leaf tea, 1 teaspoon of dried leaves steeped in hot water for about 10 minutes. Drink it warm ideally, about an hour before bedtime. You'll be surprised how much deeper you sleep, how your heartbeat slows, and how refreshed you feel the next morning. One of my patients, a teacher who was constantly stressed, followed this simple habit for a month. Her blood pressure gradually normalized, but more importantly, she said she felt peaceful for the first time in years. Every night before bed, instead of scrolling on your phone or worrying about tomorrow, take a deep breath, hold a warm cup of olive leaf tea, and let your heartbeat slow down. It's not just a cup of tea, it's a moment of rebirth for your heart. We often think good health comes from big things, but in truth, it begins with small acts, like choosing to love your heart a little more each night with a humble cup of tea. The second thing I want to talk about is breakfast. Do you often skip it? I know mornings in America can be rushed. A quick cup of coffee, a piece of toast, and we're out the door. But that very moment when your body is just waking up is actually the most important time to support your blood pressure. I remember one of my patients, Linda, a 42-year-old office worker. Her blood pressure was always around 140/90, even though she cut down on salt and exercised. When I asked about breakfast, she laughed and said, "Just coffee, doctor. I don't have time." That's something I hear all the time. When you wake up, your blood sugar is low, and your body needs fuel to get your circulation going. If all you have is coffee, your stress hormone cortisol spikes. This causes your blood vessels to tighten, your heart to beat faster, and naturally your blood pressure to rise. So starting today, make your breakfast light, but nourishing, low in salt, high in fiber, magnesium, and potassium. These are the relaxing nutrients for your arteries. Here's a simple idea. Whole grain toast with a few slices of ripe avocado, a sprinkle of chia seeds, and maybe a small banana or a glass of unsweetened almond milk. That's it, but with that, you're sending a gentle message to your heart. Hey, today will start easy, no stress. Have you ever noticed that when you eat breakfast slowly, No phone, no emails. Your heartbeat steadies and your breathing deepens. That's not a coincidence. Food is the language of the body. Every choice you make in the morning can change the rhythm of your entire day. You don't need to eat a lot, just eat right. Miracles don't come from medicine. They come from habits. So tomorrow morning, take a few minutes for yourself. Prepare a simple meal. Sit down, breathe deeply, and feel it nourish you. It's not just breakfast. It's a daily ritual of self-love. Did you know that losing just 1 to 2% of your body's water can affect your blood pressure? It sounds small, but it can make the difference between a healthy, energetic day and one filled with fatigue or dizziness. Think of your heart as a pump. When you're dehydrated, the blood becomes thicker, and your heart has to work twice as hard to push it through your body. Many young people today, not only in America but worldwide, experience headaches, rapid heartbeat, or shortness of breath. When we check, we often find they drink less than 3 glasses of water a day, yet consume up to 4 cans of soda. Too little water and too much caffeine, that's a recipe for unstable blood pressure. So what does it mean to drink water the right way? It's not just about drinking a lot, it's about drinking smart. Here's my third tip. Each morning when you wake up, drink a glass of warm water with a few drops of lemon or a pinch of natural sea salt. This replenishes electrolytes after your night's rest and gently awakens your circulation. Throughout the day, sip water gradually, about 6 to 8 glasses total, instead of gulping large amounts at once. Fourth, remember that your body also needs natural minerals like potassium, magnesium, and sodium to maintain electrolyte balance. You can find them in fresh coconut water, natural mineral water, leafy greens, pumpkin seeds, and bananas. Every sip of water you take not only quenches your thirst, it also washes away the tiny stresses from your nervous system and softens your heartbeat. The human body is truly amazing. It doesn't need complicated solutions. Sometimes just remembering to drink a glass of water at the right time is your way of saying to yourself, I'm taking care of my heart, one gentle step at a time. I know life gets busy, and drinking water may seem small, but in reality, it's one of the simplest, most powerful gifts you can give your heart every single day. But it's exactly those small things that keep you grounded. They keep your heart beating steadily, your breath calm and deep, and your day beginning in peace. Have you ever wondered why 2 people can eat the same meal, yet one feels light and energized while the other feels tired, sleepy, or notices their heart racing? The answer often lies in blood sugar, that invisible current of energy that can shape your mood, emotions, and even your blood pressure. One of my patients, Maria, 36, a designer, always felt drained and dizzy in the afternoon. She thought it was just lack of sleep, but when we checked, her blood sugar levels were swinging up and down like a roller coaster. The reason was simple. Her meals were full of refined carbs, pastries, white rice, bottled juices, and lacked fiber and healthy fats. I want you to imagine your body as a river. When your blood sugar rises too fast, the river floods, and your heart must work harder to control the flow. When it drops too suddenly, the river dries up, leaving you weak, shaky, and tired. What we need isn't to stop the river, but to keep it flowing steadily, smoothly, and cleanly. That's why I want to share the 5th key foods that naturally stabilize your blood sugar. Whole oats, rich in soluble fiber that slows sugar absorption. Blueberries and other berries, full of anthocyanins that improve insulin sensitivity and protect blood vessels. Avocado, walnuts, and olive oil, sources of healthy fats that calm the heart and reduce inflammation. These foods don't just help lower blood pressure, they help you sleep better, brighten your skin, and most importantly, make you feel calmer and more at ease in your own body. Many people think eating is something you do for your stomach, but I believe eating is how you communicate with every cell of your body. Each spoonful of food carries a message. What are you sending? Rushed energy, stress, or love and gratitude? I know this might sound philosophical, but I've seen it transform lives, not just physically, but emotionally. When people begin to eat more, slowly choose more wisely, and eat with appreciation, everything starts to change. Remember, you don't have to be perfect. Just choose a meal today that's slightly better than yesterday's. That's enough. Your body will notice. Your heart will feel it. And slowly you'll realize health doesn't come from force. It comes from loving choices made every day. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night? Heart racing, mind spinning with thoughts that won't stop. It's not because you're weak or getting old. It's because your mind hasn't gone to sleep even though your body has. One of my patients, James 42, a tech executive, came to me with dark circles under his eyes and unusually high blood pressure. Doctor, he said, I've tried every medication, but every morning I wake up feeling like I just ran a marathon. When I asked about his sleep, he admitted, I haven't truly slept peacefully in years. Science confirms that poor sleep and chronic stress can keep your blood pressure high throughout the night, the very time your heart should be resting. When you don't sleep deeply, your body doesn't produce enough nitric oxide, a natural compound that relaxes blood vessels. As a result, your heart pumps harder and you enter a vicious cycle: stress, insomnia, high blood pressure, fatigue, more stress. If the day is your time to live for the world, then night is your time to live for yourself. Sleep isn't just a pause between 2 days. It's the most powerful natural therapy your body has ever been given. To help your heart truly relax, here's the 6th habit I recommend, not as medical advice, but as a personal care ritual. Turn off your phone and screens at least 30 minutes before bed. Keep your room dark, quiet, and slightly cool. Your brain will know it's time to rest. Listen to soft music or take 3 deep breaths. Feel your chest expand, then slowly let go. If you believe in something spiritual, say a prayer or write down 3 things you're grateful for. Just 10 minutes of this each night can work wonders. Your heartbeat slows, your mind stops fighting, and your blood pressure begins to settle naturally. You see, there's no pill in the world that can replace a peaceful mind and a full night's sleep. So if you're quietly struggling with stress right now, close your eyes, breathe deeply, and tell yourself, I'm learning to be calm again. That is where healing truly begins, not in the clinic, but in every breath you take. As dawn breaks and the world grows quiet, your heart begins a new journey. The way you start your morning determines how your body will respond the rest of the day. Have you noticed on rushed mornings, when you grab your phone right after waking up, eat breakfast, while checking the news, your heartbeat speeds up, your breathing becomes shallow, and your blood pressure rises without you even realizing it? Your body is like an orchestra. When you first wake up, every instrument, your heart, lungs, brain, and blood vessels is tuning up for the new day. If you start with noise, stress, and hurry, the whole symphony falls out of rhythm. But if you begin with stillness, deep breathing, and gratitude, your entire system will move in harmony. Instead of reaching for coffee, start with a warm glass of water and a few drops of lemon. Sit quietly by a window for 5 minutes, breathe deeply, and feel the morning light. Morning isn't meant for work. Morning is meant for restarting yourself. And here's the 7th habit check, your blood pressure, about 15 minutes after waking up once you've sat quietly and relaxed. That number tells you more than you think. If it's still high, reflect on how you slept, what you ate last night, or whether something is still weighing on your mind. Because blood pressure isn't just a medical reading, it's the language of your heart. Let every morning begin with listening: 1 deep breath, 1 warm sip of water, 1 quiet moment. In that small space of peace, your body is whispering, thank you for letting me begin again gently. And then you'll see. Blood pressure stops being your enemy and becomes your honest friend, reminding you it's time to slow down, to love yourself more, and to let your heart rest. There's something I've always believed. Blood pressure doesn't come only from food, age, or genetics. It also comes from the emotions you carry in your heart every day. Yes, the pain, the worry, and the unspoken feelings, they are the invisible salt we add to our hearts without realizing it. I've met people who avoided salt, took their medicine faithfully, and still couldn't control their blood pressure. Only when they learned to forgive, to rest, and to let go did their numbers slowly stabilize. Why? because the heart can only be healthy when it's at peace. No medicine is stronger than inner calm, and no exercise is better than a genuine smile. If you're feeling tired of chasing numbers on your blood pressure monitor, take a moment. Place your hand over your heart and say softly, "Thank you for still beating, for staying with me through every day." Nourish your body with healthy food, but also feed your soul with gentleness and gratitude. Because when you treat yourself with kindness, blood pressure stops being something to fear and becomes a silent teacher reminding you to live slower, love deeper, and breathe fully in each moment. And I truly believe every heart can heal, it just needs a reason to be at peace. I feel deeply grateful to walk this path with you in a community built on kindness, understanding, and hope. Please remember you are never alone on this journey. We are growing stronger together, one day at a time. From my heart to yours, thank you for listening, for trusting, and for walking beside me on this journey of healing. With all my love and gratitude, Dr. Danielle Moore,